What if I tell you that if you take this information to heart, by the end of the video, you will be transformed within a week? Now, these aren't going to be quick fixes or empty promises, but it will allow you to perform like the person that you really want to become. Now, imagine waking up feeling grateful, focused, and also in control of your lives. This is what this video is about. Stick to the end of this video and I promise you that you will be way ahead of where you are right now. Hey guys, my name is Rexton. I am a freelance concept designer and right now I am doing my national service in Singapore. And the first thing that I want to talk about is using your blessings as opportunities. Seriously. If you're watching this video, you're blessed. Let me tell you that. Internet, the computer, and the mobile phones, we have home. These are all blessings. And there are just so many things in your life that you can use as an advantage. And sometimes we just don't realize it. Be grateful of your daily opportunities, even if you might not like them, and even if they don't seem significant. Be grateful of going to work. Without a work, you wouldn't have money. Be grateful of going to school. Without the school, you wouldn't have education and you wouldn't have a cert. The cert, you need to get a job to get the money that you want in the future. And so many people would wish that they are in your position right now. And once you are grateful for what you really have at the moment, you start to become positive. You see life differently. And once you are no longer feeling like you're trapped in this miserable box, that is when you feel free. And that is that one thing that nobody else can take from you. And now the second thing is changing your identity, then change your habits. It is very difficult to change your habits when you view yourself as someone who does not have all of these good habits. You see, I'm currently serving the Singapore military, right? And I'm a soldier by day, artist by night. And for a lot of us, we lose motivation. It is very difficult to get back to what we used to do before enlistment. Back in school, I would have friend groups, peers to talk about video games, films, art. So in that environment, it is very easy, so easy for me to improve, communicate with people, and become the best artist that I can become. But after I enlisted, the people around me just all have a lot of different interests and they all come from different backgrounds, different schools, different education paths, different career goals and whatsoever. And it was just so difficult for me to share the work that I used to do and find motivation to improve like before. And everybody is just so tired most of the time because of the physical training or the mental strain and everything. It is just hard to find people who are like that positive while going through all of this. And all along I see myself as just a guy getting through this NS, trying to get back to work, but it was just impossible. It is only until I stopped allowing myself to follow others' footsteps. Okay, so most people would think that it's okay, I'm just going to sit in here for 2 years and then afterwards I'm going to go to school again, go to uni, or afterwards I'm going to like figure my way out. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, I wouldn't allow myself to risk my 2 years like this. And for a lot of them, they're only 18 or 19 years old, so they haven't really chosen on what they want to study in uni or what career paths they want to be doing in the near future. But for me, I'm very different, right? I'm not like them. I just graduated out of my former school and I know for sure that right after NS, I will be heading to the workforce. So I've got no school to back me up. And if I make zero money, I'm officially fucked. So I need to become the person that I want to become, if not even better. You know, when you want something and somewhere through you are lost, halfway through you are lost, and there is just no progress, you need to take immediate action. I always know that, but in the beginning, I just didn't. It was so difficult. But the moment I did, when I identified as someone who utilized my time more effectively and allow myself to improve. Like, I'm tired today, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway because I need this. I need to get to where I want to be. And that is when all motivation came back. Because I know that if I do not give myself permission to get back on track, learn certain skills, build certain habits within this 2 years time frame, the future me will regret it for sure. And up till this point of the video, if you're still here, I can already tell that you are someone who wants to know what some of these habits are. Stay tuned to the end of this video as I'll be covering them along the way. Considering subscribing to the channel as it will help both me and this channel a lot. Continuing to the good habits, you cannot control everything, so make full use of what you can control. You know, when we want to do something, we usually blame it on our circumstances. Maybe you want to start a new YouTube channel. Maybe you want to start a new hobby. Maybe you want to read a new book. Maybe you want to try a new sport. But we usually overthink. Maybe I need better equipment. Maybe I need the right amount of cash. Maybe I need the right amount of time. And a lot of the times when we want to do something, we just say, okay, maybe I wouldn't because now's not the right time. And then we wait. If only I have the right resources, the right equipment, and the right amount of time to start something new. When we feel inspired, maybe we need to be in the right mood. That's what we call procrastination. Pushing the responsibilities to our future self to figure it out. But why not figure it out now? When we talk about having the right equipment, have you ever considered maybe you can use some of the equipment that you have right now? Right now I'm using my phone. Have you really go out of your way to research how are you going to get more cash in? Are you really spending your time wisely? You talk about right amount of time. I need more time to do this, right? But on the actual days when you are free, are you spending your time actually doing the tasks that you want to do to reach where you want to reach and become the person that you want to become? Or are you spending the time scrolling TikTok, playing video games, and doing pointless stuff? I think we can all stop lying to ourselves right now. You know, life throws surprises at you. And if you are capable of doing whatever you want to do today, and yet, just because you're not in the right mood, maybe you just don't feel like it suddenly today, you're losing a big opportunity right there. When you want something, don't wait. You will figure out along the way whatever issues or difficulties right now, but just do. Trust me, it will eventually work out, but you just have to take action right now. Another thing which I feel like is super important and yet is not emphasized enough in our world right now is sleep. Make sleep a priority. You know, we're living in such a sleep-deprived society right now. More and more people are staying up late, working late, writing emails for work, playing video games, and doing a lot of more unhealthy, sometimes pointless stuff. And we keep telling ourselves that maybe today will be the last day I stay up late, tomorrow I'll do it, tomorrow I'll do it. But we all know that we don't, You sleep late today, you make yourself miserable the next morning. You feel so shit, you regret it. And because your body clock is just fucked now, you just do the same thing over and over and over again. And there are just some days that you're unable to sleep early due to work. Use them as the reasons as to why during the times when you don't have those, stop playing video games, stop watching TikTok or scrolling. That is a blessing. Going back to, you cannot control everything, but make full use of what you can control. That time in the evening is for you to sleep. So stop wasting time like that. Do you know that half the reason of why we're not sleeping enough nowadays is also because we're just not tired enough? We're looking at our fucking screens all day, scrolling TikTok or playing video games or scrolling Instagram whatsoever. We're not actually exercising or doing anything physical. That's why by the time it's nighttime, we're not feeling tired. So get moving. Another thing is to access better time spent during evening hours. Whatever activities you plan on doing, make sure that they all calm your body down to get ready for sleep later on. You want to make sure that sleep is more important. So whatever you want to do, make sure that sleep is put to forefront. Once time is up, there you go. Be conscious of your actions. Just now when I mentioned about utilizing time more effectively in your everyday lives, this is it. Stop living on autopilot. Set clear goals of what you want to achieve by the end of the year. Maybe you want to build a certain habit. Maybe you want to get in shape. Maybe you want to improve on your art and craft. Maybe you want to start a new YouTube channel, right? Figure out what you need to do to reach that goal and practice them daily. We are living in a time full of resources. You can now learn through podcasts, YouTube videos, books. Literally, stop wasting your time and also regularly take notes. When you write notes, it is your own concise version of the things that you have learned. If you do not write anything and don't note anything down, it's probably going to be like going to 1 year and the other year just comes out. You do not understand and remember everything word by word. You just don't. If you don't know that down, you just don't learn. So make sure you are utilizing your time properly and learning always. Lastly, things that are robbing you from your energy. List them down, the things that you should stop doing. this one's gonna have a significant impact in your lives. I promise that. Like mentioned before, right now I'm in national service. The only time for me to really work on my craft is during the evening hours, if not the weekends, like right now. And it is sometimes very hard to balance between artistic pursuits and also enjoying time with my mom, family members, and also friends that I have. So there's a bit of a give and take along the way, sacrifices to make. Right now, how I wish that I would have the time that a lot of you guys watching this video have. Don't spend it on the things that are wasting your time and draining your energy. If you can make minor changes in your everyday lives, you would see a significant difference over a year. In fact, even a tiny week, you will see the difference right away. I used to be just like everybody else, mindlessly scrolling phones. When we lie to ourselves, oh yeah, I'm on my bed. That means I'm sleeping, right? No, you're scrolling your fucking phone. Playing a video game every day, just because I don't know what I want to do and I just want to kill time. Or maybe I'm escaping from what's more important, We all have tiring days, but time still can be spent more wisely. Those days when you're tired, you can still do simple tasks, which are important as well. Things like decluttering. You know how freeing it is to declutter your room and declutter your thoughts? You will feel so much better afterwards. It could be a book that you always wanted to read, but you just never have the time to. Same thing with what I just mentioned before. A sofa that you always wanted to clean, a table that you always want to tidy up. So trust me, do this instead of escaping from reality. Stop playing video games non-stop. I'm not saying that playing video games is bad or anything, but you have to be doing things at the right amount. TikTok is a big fucking no. You will feel so much better when you go to bed early. I promise you that. Similarly to bad habits, good habits will also snowball and stack.